So I remember in the comment section a few months ago, we were debating on whether you could get gray primer in the turbo can. I said yes you can, and everybody says no, you can only get the black or the like that rust primer. In the turbo can it doesn't come in the gray. Well, it does, but it doesn't come in the typical spray paint section. It comes in the Zinsser section. I was told it's not the same, won't work, you know, you can't go over top of it with Rust-Oleum. So what we're going to do, this has been my test canvas lately, even though we're going to cover up all this, I think we're going to bring it back because I was told this couldn't be gone over. Okay, well, top coat in 30 minutes, sticks to all surfaces. This is going to show how it shows up in unprepped surfaces. You know, none of this is prepped or anything like that. It's just a test area. Whether or not, I think we're going to cut that section off anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But then we're going to go over top of it, maybe, if this shit works. And then in 30 minutes we're going to go over top of it in the turquoise metallic universal. So let's find out. I've been shaking this for a little bit, but let's find out how it, we're going to find out how it applies, how it covers. Yeah, that's wet, but like I said, it doesn't matter. Ooh, that came out. Yeah. Quick little fog coat to begin with. That's not too bad. Took the smooth areas with the curves. We don't have any running or anything like that. I didn't figure we would because we just hit it with a light fog. Come back over. Beautiful coverage though. I was going to check like coverage area, but there's really no good way to do that. I mean, look at that though. That covers really nice. Covers really nice. I'm going to continue on. So you can get primer, gray primer, in the turbo can, but it's not in the spray can section. You gotta actually go into the primer section. Maybe like the gallons of Zinsser and Kills and shit like that, but I think it comes out really nice. And it doesn't run so far, but I mean, it's pretty hard to make primer run. It's not that hard, but it's pretty easy to not make it run, I guess. More like what I'm saying. See, we got a nice low spot there. And that's probably going to be what this is going to sit in for a while, is some primer. So, get it primered and get all the body work done before do anything else. I mean, I don't like that, how that happened, but nothing happened, right? I would have to sand that out if that was on like this or something, but we're pretty much done with the can. It wasn't too bad of an area, this section here. I mean, I'd probably paint the whole side of a small S10 or something like that, but I don't see that it would be, I don't know, what do you think? 3 cans for a whole truck? 4 cans? Maybe 5 if you want to go real thick coverage. Not too bad. It's the same price as the other cans. It's $14.99 where I got it. They all were. So, Alright, we're gonna give that 30 minutes and we're gonna hit with a top coat of, we're gonna hit it with some of this. We're probably just gonna spray bottom using the oh, it's paint and primer in one. I don't have any other paint. I wanted to go with, oh well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm not just showing coverage, I'm just seeing if it'll top coat. I didn't realize that I grabbed the paint and primer in one. Forgot about that, but it's a good color. I like it. Alright, we're gonna give it 30 minutes. I think it's been about 30 minutes. I have no idea. Seems like it's good to go. Looks like we're a little bit light right here. That's gonna be on me. I had to have been the one who messed that up, but I mean, it's a nice coverage. Come down, goes on nice and easy. It's primer. It looks good. It's a good way to get primer in the turbo can, which was the goal. I wish I could find the post I was talking on a few months ago or whatever it was, because I was told you can't use regular Rust-Oleum over top of the Bullseye 123, you know, the Zinsser. I was told it wasn't compatible. Well, not to prove anybody wrong, but that's what these tests are for, is to have the knowledge, to know, not you're wrong, I'm right, not that kind of shit, but to let the community, there's a whole community of people who paint only with Rust-Oleum, and the whole point is to let us know what works and what doesn't. I don't want your speculation, I don't want your opinion, I don't want your theory, I want to know what works. So, let's find out. This is a paint and primer, but seems to be going on fairly well. Well, I mean, I'm not a fan of this pattern at all, but overall, seems to be going on nice and well. There's no lifting, there's no running, there's no reason it won't work. I don't understand why it wouldn't work, but I just messed up a nice, beautiful primer job with paint. Ugh, no. I love primer, but absolutely love primer. I like just, you know, I'd rather see a vehicle in primer than, you know, a stock vehicle in shiny paint. I'd rather see it in multiple stages of primer and things getting done, you know, things being done to it, seeing that it's actually being improved and not being left stock and boring. Or like my Sierra, where it's, you know, it's a 2012, it still has shiny paint, but it's got rust everywhere because I haven't sanded it down. Well, I have in some areas, but overall I haven't sanded it all the way down and repainted it and fixed the rust or anything like that. It's still just in factory paint. So, oh yeah, it's shiny. Well, what about that rust? Ooh, but yeah, no, fuck the shiny paint. I'd rather see progress. I'd rather see what works. I'd rather have information and not speculation. So, I'm going to go ahead and call this shit here. I'm going to call this a win and a viable option. And I'm going to start using it more and more and more so that we can find out how it holds up and everything. I like it.